here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a five-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny sky.
All right.
You're out in the open. There's the breeze, but there's the sun. When you're moving and when you're under pressure, it's a lot to take in.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. They better start respecting each other's punching power. That jab had to hurt. Hey, those punches add up. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Some nice exchanges, and down goes the Miracle Man.
Oh, what a shot! What, oh my goodness!
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Right there, nice round, good round, I like that, I'm happy. I don't want you to laugh. You're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and swift. You can take him out, he's ready to go, he's absolutely shattered. He's hurt, he's ready to run around.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round that was. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get
back together. Put him back in his place. You don't know?
Good work. The jab's working nice. Those ones.
You gotta get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Do you mind?
Let's keep smart. Getting your time in already. Right hand's beautiful. That's
Here we go, it's round two. Ooh, a good straight. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both men step back for just a moment. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you get doing what you're doing. Caps to the peg. Just stay focused, don't you, all right? Good. You've completely switched up.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch is beginning to take its toll. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Skies and binoculars, 2 nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it, a long silence, strong vibe.
Bro, that's what I said, bro. That nigga knocked me the fuck out.
Same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class.
Good evening. We are live from one of the world's most beautiful arenas. This is Falkor Bay. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans.
This is my Smoking Joe.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins.
Avery's starting to become my favorite
16 wins coming by way of...
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Right, the fighters have got to stay focused, concentrate, don't get carried away. They're not part of the carnival. They're the action.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. Swing and a miss with that jab. better start respecting each other's punching power. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Straight right just misses. And they figure out the combination to this save.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Nice counter shot. Oh, no! Ali is down!
Oh, what a shot! What? Oh, my goodness!
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown.
I'm bullshitting, man.
Here we go. It's round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
You like the body,
What a
bro.
knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour
You
to
like
get
throwing
over a
nothing but
shot
heavy
like that.
punches.
Now it's down to conditioning. Now
So
it's
I'm
down
glad
to
he's
mental,
that
it's down to
foot.
preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Everything he throws in this.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to
Gotcha.
protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Frazier's such a good inside fighter.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the chop, use the reach, and use that on-the-shot power.
It's all offense all the time. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there.
Let's make mistakes and switching off.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won hands down.
They exchange punches. Do you believe what we're seeing? Nice work to block that left uppercut.
Play defense and jab more.
Changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Good job defending the jab. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Need you.
There's the bell for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good stuff.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. No rest for the weary. Just missing with the uppercut. No doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punching. Exchange here from both men. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about
so every time I catch that hook, I'm gonna have to hit to the body.
I want to see the uppercut.
Gotcha.
On to the 5th we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's gonna have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some
He
more
looking for the
action
best
here.
shot. I already know it.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Power jab to the body, wear him down.
The game plan does not seem to be working. Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster.
Round.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's when the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice job blocking the left hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Trying to land that jab. How do they use this fight? Whoa, wait a minute! Smoking Joe may go!
Defense and jab again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself,
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
The jab can't find a home. Those counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How would you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Left uppercut doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. About a one-sided 3 minutes. Come on. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They miss with the jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard
I'm not gonna
night
chase
tonight
blue, man.
for the
He got
judges.
it. You know,
How
like this,
nervous would
you're
you
not
get
trying
when
to
you
risk
know you're
getting knocked
facing
out.
a big puncher like this
You all
that can
right.
seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
There's a counter shot. Couldn't land that jab.
He can steal the back foot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How do you feel about that split decision victory, Johnny?
It could have gone either way, and it's hard, you know, you're going to have to...
Damn. $158 blocks. He really stayed behind them blocks, to be honest. He didn't throw no jabs. Wait, he threw jabs, he didn't throw no straights. $158 blocks though. Damn, that nigga blue facing like a motherfucker is. But Joe Frazier, he got a good blocking style, so there's no way to get around it.
I thought you win that.
Yeah, this is my first time actually fighting on Joe Frazier online. Matter of fact, it was actually kind of hard to
I thought you
actually
won
get through
that.
him.
Lord, please bless my castle of sand. Waiting on a battle, so a handle all in my hand. The war forces more toward my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands? I should have put it towards some plans.
A lot of people are fighting off that back foot.
switched off completely. I need you to go back out there.
Let's do it.
Be more patient with this guy.
Now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round.
Let's go.
That's good work.
Yes. Make him miss, then make him pay.
Okay, now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back.
Right, great round, great round. Now relax, relax. I don't want you to...
So, get back.
And back.
Roll under it, then back again.
I hear you,
Okay,
Rose.
okay,
I'm listening to
focus.
you.
Look, big breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on.
Great work. I love that. You've been
I'm being patient. I'm gonna just win off points. I'm not even gonna try to knock her out.
Good work. Good work. Good defense. Good defense. You need to switch back on. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Rose,
Get
you
your
still
mind
here?
back. Get
Okay, I'm happy. That was a great round. You're fighting.
now counter mistakes. Make a miss. Make a pay.
Back the left hook. Look at her hand positioning.
Counter with that left hook. That's it. She comes in, she throws a jab. Slip, left hook.
Yes, clapping hands, medium light skin tone.
Okay.
Okay, I get it. Now you're switching
Okay,
off.
just make sure you
Don't worry
still here,
about the
cause
round.
I'm
Don't worry
performing
about
for
it.
you now.
Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. You- Now you're switching off. Get your mind back on the job. That's it. Let's do it.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you
That's how you
okay?
set the trap.
Relax. Think about what you're doing. Don't steam in. Don't walk onto anything. It's going to be dangerous.
Damn back and forth.
Fuck their ass up.
So close.
That's what call a bad.
Musical notes ruthless gangsta definition villain musical notes grinning squinting face. Nice.
Oh my god. Nothing, babe.
Just wanna fall and run away. Away from this place, away from mistakes. Broken promises made me to myself to pursue my happiness. I want to fly away. Live my life in my way. Give me a new day. Start a fresh start again.
This might be my last fight.
Welcome to the very mysterious theatrical venue that is Cambrian Hall. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. So it's Sinisa Super Bad Estrada, 157 centimeters tall and has a 63. Super Bad Sinisa Estrada. She won the WBA minimum weight title in March of 2021, and she fights out of Los Angeles, California. Yelena Murdena.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from East Los Angeles.
You can tell both of... We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. No defense for that hook. A perfect counter shot.
I got ruthless.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Does well to block that left jab. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Do you believe this? Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. She can't find a home for that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
This person's a scammer.
Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Wow, it was like...
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Sanisa Estrada is hurt. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Come here.
Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counter puncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense all the time.
Stepping back.
That jab misses. Defense is not an option for these two. She got clipped by that counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Estrada in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. punches and counters. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter. The straight right just misses.
Not chasing those. He's still in the bare back foot. How you doing?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab doesn't score. Can't land that jab.
Okay.
You'd like to see more jabs.
Chasing.
That hook was off target. That counter shot lands. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Back at it in round 4. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover.
She's
Now
not winning
they've
by
got to bluff it.
points.
They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good punch. She scores with that counter. Nice counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nice counter shot by her. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Couldn't land that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
This person, bro, is so damn cheese.
Talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, let's see what the
You
corner
already got
has to
reach
say.
up, man.
She needs some sort
Now
of
he's gonna step
inspiration,
in
a
back is
different game
crazy,
plan.
bro.
There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
And doing the lunge drop.
Now they've got to
The
bluff it.
lunge
They've
drop
got to bluff it.
excessively.
They've got to come out now
Look at
and
that
style
shit.
it
Body.
out. Get on the
Body.
back foot,
That's
jab,
3 back to
rest
back.
on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs
All
come
these
back.
damn lunges.
Then put the pressure on.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Good counter punch. Right out of the way of that right hook.
I'm saying, aiming on the hook.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A perfect counter lands. Oh no, not a good sign here for Sinisa Estrada.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back
That's
to
it,
normal.
You catch it.
Very
There we
close
go.
round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round.
Okay.
And a round that seemed like an eternity. Let's start the 6th. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put it.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Martinovich just got caught. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot.
Jabs, jabs.
The courage on display here is incredible. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, the corner can't be... Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs
But how
come
good my
back.
defense is,
Then
it's gonna be
put the
hard to hit
pressure
that
on.
one.
Which fighter will say no mas?
Yeah, bro, like that uppercut's supposed to land.
So much for boxing. This is
no,
a
come on.
fist fight.
Stay right here.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Bitch.
He got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back
good,
into the
man.
fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Beautiful counter punch. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Let's talk about Brzezinowicz in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. And there's the bell for round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have
Every
no
punch after
idea
she can
what
start
they
back.
have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Still in the hook. Like, she should have landed. That should not even landing, bro. That's crazy. So I hate fighting tall people.
How about that time counter shot? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And the North is gonna hide behind that block. Look at that shit. All that damn
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a
All
fight,
that
the
damn
best way to beat a
block.
fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pull my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out. But you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answer